Our top story tonight, a flag that flew at Ground Zero after 9/11. It arrived here in Utah to honor Sergeant Bill Hooser. Now, if you remember, he's the Santaquin police officer who was struck and killed by a semi-truck this last weekend. Yeah, the flag traveled from Newark, New Jersey to Salt Lake City International Airport earlier this afternoon. ABC4's Annika Johns joins us live from the Salt Lake City International Airport after learning more about the symbol of sacrifice and the story behind it. Annika, what can you tell us?
So the Honor Network is a nonprofit organization on a mission to educate, inspire, and honor Americans across the nation. And today, their signature flag arrived here in Salt Lake City and made its way down to Santaquin to honor the late Sergeant Bill Hooser.
It's a difficult challenge to be able to do it, but it's an incredible honor at the same time.
With less than 2 days before Sergeant Bill Hooser is laid to rest, the flag that has represented and honored hundreds of lives lost by first responders in the line of duty has arrived here in Utah to be displayed next to Sergeant Hooser's casket for the entirety of his services.
So the Honor Network got started in 2008. Prior to that, we had an American flag that went to Ground Zero. Then in 2007, we flew the flag over the state capitol in Texas on September 11, 2007. And there were 3 officers in the Midland, Odessa area that were shot and killed. And they had heard about it, and they asked for the flag to come honor their 3 heroes. And we did, and has never stopped.
The flag flew over 2,000 miles, personally escorted by the organization's founder, who then hand-delivered the flag to Utah law enforcement.
This is a treasure for millions of Americans, and especially for those families. And we make a commitment to those families that we're going to honor their loved one and not forget their names forever.
This isn't the first time the flag has been here in Utah, and just like before, for the next several days, the flag will remain by this fallen hero's side until he is laid to rest in Santaquin.
The funerals that we've done in Utah have all been huge, really, really big. I remember for Doug Barney's funeral, that was a 51-mile procession. And that resonates, and we don't forget those things.
For the majority of the state, after Monday's services conclude, things go relatively back to normal. But for those who knew and loved Hooser, this is just the beginning for them. And Heisler says, while our world keeps spinning, theirs seems to pause. And as a community, he heavily reminds everyone to continue to rally behind them.
You know, after the lights have dimmed and the curtain's gone away, the family's still there. So you got to remember them and uplift them and remind them that we still love you.
Now, Sergeant Bill Hooser's funeral will begin tomorrow and continue on throughout Monday. Now, your ABC4 team will be bringing you full coverage over those next 2 days, both on air and online at abc4.com. Now, for a full itinerary of Sergeant Hooser's funeral services, you can visit our website right now at abc4.com. Reporting live from the Salt Lake International Airport, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.
Right, Annika, thank you very much. Now, she mentioned that full itinerary. Tomorrow, there will be a public viewing at Apple Valley Elementary School in Santaquin. That'll go from 4 o'clock to 8 p.m. And then on Monday, they plan to hold the funeral service at the UCCU Center at Utah Valley University at 10 o'clock. We, of course, will be bringing you live coverage as it happens. That'll be both on air and online at abc4.com.